introduce you to a new binding that has completely revolutionized and changed the world of freeheel or telemark skiing, called the NTN from Roteffella, which stands for New Telemark Norm. Now what's happened over the past few years in telemark is that over the years skiers have wanted to ski freeheel. It's kind of been like what some would deem as a hippie movement, but really freeheel skiing or telemark skiing is the birth of skiing. It was developed in Norway. The skiing that you see today on regular downhill skis is all brought to you because of the Norwegian turn known as the telemark turn. That being said, the NTN binding is reborn again and bringing back freeheel skiing or telemark skiing in a brand new way never seen before. The great thing about this binding is that the boot companies and the binding companies got together and they said, let's make a system that works, let's make a system that's stable, let's make a system that will interest a downhill skier and maybe coming out and trying telemark skiing. If you haven't noticed, even the downhill manufacturers, companies like Salomon, Rossignol, they're all making touring skis with a freeheel system to allow skiers to basically travel across the mountainside and get into an area that they want to ski by making the heel free on the binding. Well, this ski does essentially the same thing. The K2 ski comes with a tip and tail plug so that you can freeheel ski with it and you can actually do some climbing and some skinning. But most importantly is this NTN binding. This binding from Roteffella is a true remarkable piece of engineering. It's got two cartridges on the bottom that are matched to the flexes of the boot so that the boot and binding, when they're engaged together, this elastomer cartridge system will actually engage the boot to flex and create stability laterally immediately for a skier to engage in the turn. What I like most about this binding is that it's a platform for any downhill skier to move forward and try the sport of freeheel skiing. It's a natural progression. The movement of freeheel skiing and telemark skiing is a completely natural way to move on the ski. And I always say to people, what cycling is to running, so too is freeheel skiing to downhill skiing. Very low impact on the body. For those of you out there that think it's hard on your knees, I have to tell you, you are dead wrong. There is nothing easier on the knee than freeheel skiing. The NTN binding from Roteffella can be used for touring, so that, in other words, once you're in the binding, you can open this latch up. It'll allow this to move a little easier. You flip the heel piece up here, put a skin on this wonderful K2 ski, and you can go into the mountains and do some touring. Lock this down, away you go, and now you're into freeheel skiing. If you haven't checked out NTN or you're interested in getting involved, you can go to roteffella.no, of course, out of Norway, and in the US, Garmont is looking after this product as they are in Canada. The NTN system is changing the way the world will ever see and ski telemark. For Roteffella bindings, K2 skis, and Crispi boots, I'm Brian Spiegel. I hope to see you on the hill. We can crank out a few turns. Thank you.